We're here today to talk about and celebrate the 30-year partnership that CIS Corporate Interior Systems and Knoll has had since 1991. And the two best people to speak to that extraordinary partnership are Lisa Johnson, the CEO and President of Corporate Interior Systems, and of course, the infamous Mike Benigno with Knoll. The two of them have had the opportunity to partner from the very onset of that partnership here in Phoenix, Arizona. And to celebrate it, we wanted to ask some questions and get a conversation started between the two of them about what the last 30 years has meant. Is there a specific memory or achievement that sticks out to you as your favorite over the last 30 years, 30 plus years?
Well, the first project first off, step back for a second. The first three projects I competed for of scale, I lost. And I remember saying to my mentor, his name was Lou Singer, after the third loss, I said, I was not in a great mood. And he said, well, this one's easy to figure out. I said, oh, really? Tell me what happened. He said, you got outsold. You got outsold. They found the core criteria of what the client was looking for, and you didn't. They did the other things that you didn't, and you need to live up to that. And I thought to myself, okay, it was like an ice pick in the heart, because it's like to say you got outsold. And then it made me realize that if you're going to compete in the big game, you have to bring your A game all the time. The first thing we do is we make a decision every day about what level of the game do we want to play. And when you're working for a Knoll and a CIS, you're at the highest level of our industry, and you're competing with the best competitors on the planet in our industry. So you have to bring your best game forward to win. And I really took it much more seriously. And then the first big win was the headquarters for Kellogg in Battle Creek, Michigan. And it was with a new product that we hadn't even offered to the world. In fact, it was still in prototype. It was called the Morrison system,
Wow.
Which went on to become the most successful product launch in the history of Knoll. And it was $5.5 million net, and we won. And I remember calling Lou Singer, the one who had told me about the losses, my mentor. And I said, and I was just gushing about the win. And Lou Singer said to me, that's great, Mike. Show me 3 times.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mike, I love that story, because I love it in that, when I take a look at when teams start putting together their strategy and how they're going to approach a client, or as they prepare for the presentation. When I look at who we hire, I always want to make sure that it's a person that never takes selling or presenting for granted and think that they always have it. I love to watch the people who actually fret over it all night long. They're writing notes, they're rewriting their notes, they're practicing, they're doing everything, because they never think, you never want someone who thinks, oh, I can just shake this out of my arm and I'll be good at it. So I love that story you tell, because it takes practice, and we can never stop training ourselves, right?
Right. Well, again, one more comment that Lou Singer always said: the 7th game of the World Series, they take batting practice. They've already played 168 games. They're still practicing right before the 7th game of the World Series.
Right.
So I completely agree with you.